Lateral flexibility aids in our ability to have longitudinal flexibility. So if he doesn't want to stretch down, you can utilize lateral things to help with that. So, for instance, if he doesn't want to stretch down right now, put him on a 20-meter circle. And then think about putting your outside leg back a little bit further so that maybe he thinks about bringing his bum towards me just a little bit. And as you do that, lift up your inside rein.
Can I do that with a long rein?
Yeah, that's fine. You can hold it up like it's Western pleasure. Up there, yeah. And get that nice consistent contact on both reins. Because even when we're stretching, we're asking them to stretch into contact. So if there isn't anything there, there's no incentive. There you go.
Pretty.
Good boy. So like right now, since we're a little bit in the track for 20 meters, try just asking him to drift out using your inside leg. Good. And then ask him to come back in. So again, we're using just a little bit of that lateralness. Yeah.
There we go.
There. So really, okay. Our goal in dressage, whether we're on a training level horse or a Grand Prix horse, is that we want to get all of those little cars on the train functioning on the same track, right? We don't want that one little car 4 cars back, crooked, screwing it up for everybody. So in order for that train to be able to go consistently, all of the cars have to be straight to go onto the track. And in dressage, what we're asking the horse to do is to line up all of those little train cars in their body so that we can use that energy to the fullest. So in this direction, he's bent right now a little bit to the right.
Yeah.
So bring your outside leg back, ask him to bring his boot to me just a little bit. Lift your inside rein and kind of carry that tray. I mean, you can lift it way up towards your boobs. All right, and drift him out. So what we're doing here is we're taking one of the hind legs and asking it to function a little bit more. We're showing it, hey, guess what? When you're aligned, you can do a whole lot more. That engine can get you so much more energy. And he goes, ooh, yeah, that's fun. Here, let me stretch with that. Yeah. Yep. So just think, and it's very slow. It can be to where, you come in that far over the course of a half a circle or a whole circle. Whatever their flexibility that day is, because they're animals, they're not machines. So from day to day, it's going to be a little bit different.
Let me try to WALK.
Sure. Upward transition to WALK.
That was a little too up.
That's okay though, because you know what? He gave us the correct response. We just now have to dial it in a little.
Let me do it again. Now
Keep those hands up, up, up. Let him release that jaw.
let me do a little bit of a shoulder forward.
Good, good. Yes, yes. Hands up. That's okay. Let him work through it. Just ask him for more forward. If he resists, the hands go higher and we ask for more forward. Yes. Good boy, Draco. Your hands are still in a straight line from elbow to bit. This is where your hands need to be in a show. That's how low you're keeping your hands in your shows. Good. Try to do a downward transition to walk when you've well thought it out. Hands, 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 hands. If you don't give him anything to brace against, he's not going to brace against it. So keep the hands lifted and ask the hind end to come up a little bit more. And we're going to do some trot again with the hands nice and lifted. Good. Find that connection. So you lost the connection there a little bit and he got a little bit worried. You could take a little bit of up out with your right rein. Take it away from his neck just a little bit. A little bit more forward into that so that he can relax the pole. Hands up. Yeah, yeah. Good boy. So think forward into that. Abs. We'll do it again immediately. Don't let him waller in it. Hands up. And think about keeping your hands up in the walk transition because you're dropping them. So think lift up the hands to whoa. Good. How was that? It was much better balanced for him. Definitely. Let's do a little bit in the other direction. This looks much better. So you can see how just lifting your hands with him and letting him just drape his lips on the bit, it makes him feel so much more secure. All right, so he's got a little bit of that brace and that worry. So it's your job as like his little bit therapist. Yeah. Good. Think about pushing your pinkies forward just a little bit, like towards his ears. That's okay when he cocks his jaw. Just push him forward. Open a little bit with the inside hand. Keep it nice and high. Yeah, good boy. Because this is going to be his more difficult direction. This is the side of his jaw that he really does not like to let go. Because he's naturally wanting to make the letter C. Good. Yeah. There you go. Good boy. Yes, good. Yes. Ride that. Very nice. That's the most through I've ever seen him. Good. Well, because he's more balanced. He's actually engaging his core. His chest is lifted. His back can swing. So like here, just ask for a little bit of lengthening. Hands high and just post bigger. There you go. That's okay. Sure. Hands up to walk.